do better. You can do better too.
So my butterflies, it's the Poison Butterfly Naya. Hello, it's me. And if you haven't read the title below, today's video I am going to be doing a story time about my first love. Okay, pay attention to what I say. My first love name will be Anime. Backstory we're not going to talk about. My ex is also in the story, and his girlfriend at the time, which is my ex-best friend, is also in the story. My ex name will be Pineapple. My ex-best friend's name will be Crybaby. Keep up. Now, I hope y'all like the new intro, and before we get started this video, I need you to like, comment, subscribe, turn on that post notification bell like a taco sign so you know when I post a new video. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Hopping right into it, straight into it. Let's get into it. Hey. Okay. Me and Anime met on an app called Yubo. I was up there for friends originally, but I was single at the time, and I'm like, you know, he looks like a nice person to talk to as a friend, so, you know, cool. I'm chatting with him. We had a lot in common. You know, he's over here telling me that, dang, it's sad to say I already like you already. Mind you, we talked the whole day. Morning, all the way up to night. And towards the nighttime, he had asked me to be his Valentine because this is February. Valentine's Day was, like, right around the corner, like, in 3 to 4 days, I think. Yeah, at that time, right around the corner. And I'm like, yeah. He said, yeah. And I said, like, as a friend or as a boyfriend? Because, you know, I'm single. He's single, you know. Even though I was looking for friends, he seemed like a really chill person. I really like his vibes. So I'm like, yeah, what? He said as a boyfriend. I'm like, okay, cool. So at that time, I thought we were dating. We exchanged Instagrams. The next day, we talked on Instagram. Basically, he was like, yeah, it sucks being single. I was like, yeah, I agree, but at least you don't have to worry about that anymore. And he said, what do you mean? I guess he didn't think it was official. He said, oh, you'll date me? I said, yeah. I thought we were official. He said, oh, yeah. Then, like, he was, like, saying, yay, and I was like, yeah. So, a week goes by, and we exchanged the I love you word, and he said it first, I said it back, because at the time, I didn't know what I love you meant. I thought that it was just, like, you strongly liking someone, you know, more than just that little crush, like, you know, you really, really like them. Turns out it's stronger than that. Around this time, I was a toxic person. I can admit that. I was never a cheater, though, but I was always the type to break up over a small argument or just over an argument period because I'm used to it. So when, like, we were like a month, like 2 to 3 months or 4 months in our relationship, and things started getting rocky. We started having arguments, and when we did argue, I always tried to break up with him because I thought that's what you're supposed to do. And he would always fight for it, something I was never used to. So that's when I actually started developing love for him because it's just like, dang, this dude really likes me. Like, he probably actually really does love me. Like, he's doing everything in his power to keep me around. And I love that. So I tried to change my ways. Now, it wasn't easy for me because at the time, like I said, I was so used to the toxicity. I was not good at teaching myself better, okay? He was trying to help me, but he didn't teach me like my ex Pineapple did. You know what I'm saying? And around that time, because before Anime, I dated Pineapple. Me and Pineapple were friends, and then, you know, we broke up, and we were still friends after that. But I mentioned it to Anime when I was dating him. I'm like, yeah, I do have a boy best friend. His name is Pineapple. We did date in the past, but we are really close friends now, just like regular friends. And he was like, okay, cool. Around, you know, when me and Pineapple were dating, I broke up with Pineapple. I don't remember why, but I know I did. Yeah. But me and Pineapple, I never thought that Pineapple, like, liked me still. You know what I'm saying? I thought that it was, like, over between me and him liking each other. You know what I'm saying? So I did introduce Pineapple to Anime. So Anime can be reassured that there's nothing going on between me and Pineapple. We're just good friends. And honestly, I want you to be friends with him, too, so we don't have to deal with no situation. You know what I'm saying? His friends, my friends, his friends. You know, that's the type of energy I was on. It went well. He did have his little opinions about it, but at the time, like before I dated Anime and I was with Pineapple, Pineapple did help me out a lot. You know, because I guess because we started off as really best friends, like for a whole week before we started dating, a week or two before we started dating. He helped me out a lot, meaning like he gave me the best advice. He helped me figure out some of my stuff, and he was helping me become a better person. Like, he took that time out and had the best advice to get, make me a better person. Meanwhile, because I was actually worse. So meanwhile with Anime, I didn't get that from him. You know what I'm saying? So I did, me being me at the time, because I'm different now, I did compare him a lot. So I took a part of him changing to be a rude person because no good reason. I was just rude, young, and dumb. You know, I never got to see that vulnerable side of Pineapple at the time. I got to see it later on down the line, yes. But at the time, I never got to see Pineapple cry. I thought all men shouldn't cry. It's tough for not to cry because at that time, I grew up thinking that if you cry, it's weak. That's why I don't like crying in front of people. At the time, I'm cool with it now because I know it's not weak. But when I was with the anime, he did cry a lot because I did hurt him. But because how rude I was, I did tell him to suck it up because I said crying was weak because that's what I'm used to. But at the same time, I was still there for him. I was like, I am so sorry. Like, I didn't even mean to. You know, I was toxic, bipolar, toxic. I am bipolar. But, you know, yeah. So, later on down the line, though, I tend to realize, like, he really loves me. I really love him. I don't want to hurt him. Around the time I tried to stop being so toxic, he was giving me signs that he was cheating because he was too friendly with other people. Girls in particular, but other people. And I didn't, you know, because, like, I always got cheated on. So at the time, I just, like, wasn't going for it. Like, I'm just like, oh, yeah, he's going to cheat on me. Or he is cheating on me. And it didn't help that he was very attractive. It didn't help, bro. That's the only, okay, I ain't gonna lie, I was insecure. That's the only reason why I was so jealous and, like, scared and always thinking, like, oh, he's gonna cheat on me. Because he's friendly and very attractive. I'm talking caramel, but a little lighter than me. He look a little light skinned, but he caramel. And I'm talking eyes is cute as freak. I'm talking he was tea. He ate down. Top from bottom, he ate down. He was tea. Skinny, all abs, muscles. He had it all. I was scared to lose that. Because, baby, let me tell you. Let me see if I got a picture. Hold on. Actually, I do got a picture. Now, I can't put his face in there. But this is what Hold on, because they trying to give you a snake thing. Wait a minute. They trying to get you. This is what I looked at like. Okay. I do kind of look the same. I got different glasses now, though, and I was a little darker at that time. I'm a little lighter now, but, and I was younger. But that's what I looked like at the time. I can't show his face in here, but he's also in that picture. That's why I had to zoom in on me. Personally, I'm going to say, he was T. I just looked at average. At the time, I was insecure about myself, but now I know I'm a But still, yeah. So, he grew up to be hotter, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna tell you how we broke up. I'm just gonna say that we did end off on bad terms. But he came back and apologized to me. And at the time, because Pineapple was with, Crybaby, and I thought about getting back with Pineapple, and I did. And that's the worst mistake because Pineapple set everything up, and he did all that just to play me, so that was crazy. But it's still all love, though. I forgive him at the end of the day. I don't understand why he did it. Would never understand why he did it, but I forgive him. And it's all love over here. What me and Pineapple had was attachment. It wasn't love, it was attachment. What me and Anime had was actually love. And I still love Anime to this day. Me and Anime, though, are, like, good friends now. Like, I apologize to him. I took full accountability. I'm a whole different person now. He see how nice I am. He's not the person I fell in love with, so I'm never going to go back to that. I'm sorry. Respectfully, if he does this video, because he used to watch my YouTube videos before we ended things, I'm just going to say, respectfully, it's still all love, but I'm not having a crush on him anymore. I do still love him, though. He's still in my heart. I did want him back after me and Pineapple broke up, but I didn't want to keep doing that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to go back and then something bad happens. So now, because after getting back with Pineapple and learning a lot more about relationships and maturing a little bit more, I tend to realize that I can actually do better if we do date a second time. But I'm going to move on with my life. I'm not going back to my exes. And speaking of that, I'm not telling them my relationship status. It's staying private. But if anyone wants to know, just hit me up and I can chat privately with you and let you know if I'm single or taken. But I am not going public about my relationship status. I want everything that has to do with my relationship and the hard stuff that's going on in my life or any issue I have. I want that private. I don't want to tell nobody. If I do post a couple things, do not take that as a sign, because sometimes I just like posting them. So, because they either used to be relatable or they are relatable. You will never know. And if y'all cannot accept that, I'm sorry. But if y'all can, cool. I love you guys, and this is the end of the story. I almost told y'all the how it ended. Well, that story is for a whole nother time. All I know is I love you guys. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope you like my new intro. Cause hello, it's me. Anyone who's new to my channel and is new to supporting my videos, I do hope that y'all do follow, and I do hope that you like my content. Thank you guys for watching. Also, I'm not wanting to be a content creator. I want to be an actress, but I'm starting off on this platform and working my way up to where I do skits. So I hope y'all can stay tuned and show love to your girl. And bye, butterflies.
I could do better. You can do